Morning, 0p here. Now this is my new knife, it's a Skinner. When you're using a Skinner, it can be in your hand for quite a long time, so I need it to be comfortable. It can get pretty tiring on the fingers and everything like that, especially if you're trying to grip something that is slippery, and this can get slippery at times because of the blood in the animal and that, and oils and fats and all sorts of stuff. So I wanted something that's not going to slip, it's not going to cut your fingers, that can be held firmly if you want to do other jobs with it. Now it looks pretty goofy. If you grab hold of it there, you push down, you pinch in to your other finger, and your thumb is in your finger, you can feel it. And that's not going to go anywhere. That gives you a nice comfortable base for stroking the blade across the carcass and this in between the carcass and the skin and paring it back. If you want to push and do something a little bit more hefty, you can turn your finger, put it in there, in the trigger itself, and you can push and give it some welly. Also, if you turn the blade over, you'll see here is a cleft. On knives that go all the way across, if you do that, it's gonna bite your finger. And when you're skinning an animal, you don't want blood on your finger that's yours, you know. So you can stroke, as you can see, straight your finger across that. It's not going to cut. So if you push in, it's not going to bite your finger. And the handle, the scales are quite thin. Although it gets thin here, that is not going to break. And it's quite flexible. It's been tempered, but you're not going to batten with it. You know what I mean? This is fit for purpose. It is a Skinner. Now, I'm saying it's a Skinner because it's shaped like a Skinner and it's got a few different things on it, but I don't know whether it works properly, and I need someone to test this knife for me and tell me that it works or it doesn't, right? If it don't work, you tell me, you know. If it does work, please tell me. The person I would like to test this knife, if he would, is a man called Ginger Bruce. Now, I met him at the prepper meet, and he's a really nice guy, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to using knives because he's a butcher, and that kind of experience never leaves you. And I hope that he will kindly take me up on my offer and test this knife. Now, if you like it and it works for you, right, please accept it. So I hope I'll be able to say, after you've had a go with this knife, Ginger, I know it works. Thanks very much. 0p.